same time. Oh no. What cappuccino is who?
That was mine.
This one's yours?
Pretty sure.
All right.
Oh, God.
How you brewing? Is that blue Gatorade? Probably not, huh?
Yeah, you can try it.
You ever
Hello.
think that about the ice melt at the gas stations? How appealing it looks, the purple and blue shit.
No, I've never actually thought of that.
You never tried that?
No.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Do you guys ever watch Uncle Grandpa,
No.
the cartoon, on Cartoon Network?
Mm-mm.
That's the whole theme song. He just goes, good morning. Good morning.
Nope.
You've never seen Uncle Grandpa? You don't even know what he is?
Never. Is it new?
No, it was terrible. Like, ask Bergen about it, he'd probably punch you in the face. He'd be like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's really good, though.
I've been watching some Dragon Ball lately.
Really?
That's what's next for me. I'm still on One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to Dragon Ball, because I've never really seen the whole Dragon Ball. I've only seen Super and Up,
That there's a.
or Z and Up.
I hear they're trying to do another live action of Dragon Ball.
Good luck.
Live action. Remember that guy? Live action. That guy, he'd jump in the swamps in Louisiana, catch random shit with his hands,
Not
and then
the
say, live action.
I don't remember that.
It sounds like the precursor to the Whoop guy.
Who's that guy?
The guy who he just goes in the dark in Florida and the
Who
swamps.
are these guys?
You never seen this guy?
No.
He'll be like, oh, look, a super dangerous python. He'll name it by name and be like, doink. And he'll grab it and then be like biting him and be like, this one got me.
Who are these guys?
Like pet alligators or crocodiles, whichever ones live there.
Dude, that in itself is such a good clickbait video. You'd be like, mystery man with the black face, and say, who is this man? And then it's just a bullshit segment of us talking about guys we don't know.
Famous to us, right?
Good morning.
Oh, now it's famous to us.
Yeah.
We are
The
back.
last one, he's like, what is it called?
Yeah, I don't even know what it's called. We still have yet
Famous
to
to us.
post an actual full podcast.
I know, but we're getting closer and closer.
We are
time
close.
Every time we say we're going to and I try to make it, I get really close and then it looks good and I'm like, oh wait, we're days late. So now I think we're there. This one, I'm confident I can post
This one is going to be our first real one, huh?
in full. Just a
Welcome.
full post, I think.
65% chance that's going to happen, but you know what?
65 is pretty good.
I'm pulling for it.
65 is pretty good.
It's not so bad.
Yes.
That's like a D.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How do you want to start it, man? I mean,
Well, I
shit.
don't know.
Hello, welcome.
We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
We've got Skaterapolis this weekend. Houghton. Gee, man.
You always say it like that.
Mhm.
Houghton.
I don't know. How else do you want to say it?
Houghton.
It's just such a weird name. You know what I mean?
Did you say Houghton?
Houghton.
Houghton?
Houghton? Like Houston without the S.
I feel like it needs a little bit more to it.
No, I like Houghton.
Houghton. Okay, well.
I'll find out this weekend how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone in town does just walk around calling it Houghton.
Yeah, maybe they all got cowboy
Absolutely.
hats on and stuff and they're like, Houghton.
Yeah, who knows?
Spit tobacco.
So Skaterapolis will be fun. It'll be kind of similar to the Garden. And then yours is what kind of event do they got going on there?
They bring in a bunch of snow into town in the downtown district of Houghton, and it's like a 6 surfy rail course. They have snow boobs, and last year there was a keg tap on a snow volcano that was built. It looks cool. I was excited when I got the invite, and so a bunch of us got an Airbnb, and we'll be there tomorrow night until next Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's sick.
They have snow in town.
I keep forgetting where Houghton is.
Houghton?
It's like this way.
Yeah.
I-
5
Wisconsin?
hours in Michigan. You drive
Oh, it's in Michigan.
through
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin.
Oh, why would I just guess? What?
I
knew
thought it was
in Michigan.
much further away.
No,
until I
it's
looked it up.
really close.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
It's
that's
pretty
not
much
bad.
like driving to Des Moines
Nice.
with a little more. But it's
Okay.
cool because it's not flat bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Driving to Des Moines is so
It's miserable. It's
All right.
miserable.
Except for if you go at night and you get to see all those red dots.
But it's
I
so
love them
freaky
red
because of
dots.
the deer.
yeah,
I guess.
That's
yeah.
what I don't.
That's
Dude, I almost smashed one on Tuesday morning. I was driving here just
I have the
barely
worst anxiety.
awake, and it was just right in the middle of the road.
that and driving to Fargo.
Oh yeah, fuck that too.
No. Can't do it.
But there's this one part of Minnesota that you pass through when you're going that way, and it feels like you're in all of a sudden in like New Orleans, and you're like, why does this look like swampland? And then you like leave it, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. I just don't like any of that flat bullshit. It's boring.
Yeah. If there is one place in the United States that
Sorry.
you can move to and live there, where would you go?
Honestly, the outskirts of Des Moines.
That's a hard one. Maybe even just like Hawaii.
Wait, just to go
it's
to or
always
live?
nice there.
Shit.
Live.
Yeah, outskirts of Des Moines.
That would
I
be
think.
cool, but I don't want to live on an island. Probably be in California somewhere, but I don't even know where. Like where it's like always 50 to 70,
Yeah.
never changes.
You do not come off as a California dude to me.
It would be like just for the temps and the skate parks.
True.
I think it's probably between Utah and Colorado for me.
Colorado is not. so bad.
Colorado is
It's
cool.
alright.
Colorado's cool if you do it right, I should say.
With a vacation home in Florida.
Sure.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wouldn't mind living in Montana. I could live in Montana in like 15 years.
Montana's pretty tight, but it does give this shooter on the loose vibe.
Well, yeah, I'm currently playing
Isn't it?
Far Cry 5, and that's literally based in Montana.
Is
It's
it?
About,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's based in Montana. It's beautiful when you get
cool.
to do the parachute missions and shit.
Yeah.
You like overlook just like the
The
sickest
Tetons.
landscape.
Wait, no, I'm thinking Wyoming.
I loved Montana when I went there.
Yeah, that
Montana's
place is
sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely. They got lots of hot springs. That's all I care about sometimes. That's all I want.
That's all I care about sometimes.
Sometimes. Always, but sometimes. Hot water.
Yeah. Hot bean water.
I was thinking about that this morning as I was making coffee. I was just saying that over in my head. You ever do that? Like some shit just replays over in your head?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just making
Yeah.
coffee and it was like hot bean water. Hot bean water.
Most of the time it's a song.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've heard that if you you imagine the end of the song, it should help you stop repeating it in your head, but it doesn't work for me.
I just listened to it all the way through
That's another one I heard too.
and then it stays stuck in my head. But at least you get your fix.
Yeah, I heard a podcast once talking about this specifically and how to help yourself get out of it.
If it's a good enough song, you don't want to get out of it though. You know?
I guess.
Like sometimes it's sick to have a banger in your head. AirPod dies, doesn't matter. Still locked in.
I guess, yeah.
So what was your overall thoughts of heavy metal at the Capitol?
It was badass.
It was cool.
Super badass.
Very cool.
What was yours?
I thought it was really cool. Like, if I was in the action, I thought it would have been super badass. But as a spectator, you just couldn't see anything.
It was just hard with the
Yeah.
kid. I couldn't. There's no way I could get up there with.
Oh yeah,
and
and
that's
that,
even with Spencer. He's like freaking 8 feet tall. I'm like Frodo walking in there. I can't see anybody past the kneecaps.
yeah,
It's just not. It's
You
not
don't get a
good.
statue
it
or
is a
something.
spectator event to a certain extent because there is a certain eat or be eaten mentality as far as how your viewing experience is going to
Yeah.
be. It's like sometimes you pay more money for the good seats, other times like you're willing to nudge children
Yeah.
to get the good spot. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah, that's true.
the kids I looked at in the front row, I was like, you either stood here starting at 2 p.m. or like you crawled on the ground.
And that, I mean, part of that's really, really cool. But if you have people that are new to the industry, they're probably just going to get frustrated and leave. And I did see people leave. Like, as we were pulling up, I'm like, why are people leaving right now?
They're just not fucking down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if somebody shows up to that and they're in the industry and they're like,
No,
this
they're
is-
not in the industry. They're
But
like
they're
new to it. They want to experience it. They think
But if
it's
they leave,
cool.
then they're probably not cut out for it.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
true.
That's like part of the whole vibe. I was there, I didn't even see a blip of snowboarding, and I was still like, this is great.
Yeah.
Sick, heavy metal.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm here.
I just saw like the first parts where they just pull people down. That's all I saw. So I went and talked to Scott over at CalSurf for a little bit and walked around. And
Nice. I saw a lot of people I know. It was cool.
honestly, it was just
Dude, yeah, it
people
was
watching.
wild.
It was just people watching.
Dude, I'm sure it was such a good place to people watch.
Well, I saw skate camp people. I saw friends from up here. I
Really?
saw friends from the cities. Yeah, it was cool.
There's a coming out on Netflix. What is it called? Not Naruto, but the other one.
It was One Piece.
One Piece? No, not that one.
There's Yo Yo Hakusho was on there, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You doesn't even know what that is.
I don't know anything you guys are talking about. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
I feel that.
I watch shit like Louder Milk. It's Ron
I've seen
Livingston,
that.
and he's running an AA meeting.
Oh, nice.
And the character he plays is just amazing. He's just this sour.
No filter.
Nope, and he's like always calling people out on his bullshit. And
What are you watching this on?
Netflix, dude, it's incredible.
Have you ever seen like the barista scene where she's like,
It's-
"You want a large coffee?" or
It's
something
dude,
like
it's,
that.
it's a really, really, really funny show.
Louder Milk?
Louder Milk.
Yeah.
I like
That's
the
his
name.
last name.
Okay.
Yeah, it
You
is a good
watched
show.
it?
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good show.
I think we have 2 episodes left before the end.
Nice.
So yeah, those are the type of shows I watch. I don't know about Naruto, Ball Z.
Well, I mean, I
Balls.
watch. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I watch all types of shows.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever I like, I'm gonna watch that.
But sometimes I have a short attention span. Like, if it's not exciting to me, I'll just
You don't
get
ever.
up and go do something
But
else.
Suits, didn't
Yeah.
you say something about?
I didn't even
Suits is pretty
finish
good.
Suits. Suits was good though. It
Like
was
Suits
really
is
good.
very like, not. It's not a shower or a grower, right? Like it kind of just is. It's kind
Sure,
of.
yeah.
No, it right off the bat, it's good.
Oh, but I thought it was like pretty.
It's not like all of a sudden one episode you're gonna turn it on and the main character is like dead. You're like, what?
Yeah, no, not like that. Suits is like it's exciting right off the bat, and it stays exciting for a while. But then, right around season 7 or 8 or whatever it is, it starts to slowly taper off. So that's where I kind of got sick of it. Other than that, I was like binging it. It was good.
You know
Well,
what
that's
it's
what
about?
everyone that's watched it has said they binged it.
Yeah.
What?
You know what it's about?
Some badass dude who becomes a lawyer and shouldn't have, right?
Yeah, he's really smart, and then
Fucking
just
underdog,
he like
dude.
he passes the bar like a bunch of times or something.
But he
without
never
even
went to
taking
school
the
for
bar.
it and shit, right?
Yeah. He's a really good memory. So
What
he
a-
can memorize anything.
That's
He's
so
sick.
badass. I love that guy already.
And they always wear suits.
Cool.
Suits
I
are
want to
nice.
wear suits. I want to wear suits so bad it's fucked.
Let's get some suits. I love wearing suits.
Let's get some suits.
Some suits, dude.
Should just show up to
Zoom
one of our
suits?
events in just full suit. Just
I like
suit and tie.
blazers so much. I think blazers are the coolest thing ever. I own 2 myself. But like,
I've got a few blazers.
Yeah.
I think
blazers
they're
are good.
just cool as shit.
Yeah, they're good.
People that pull up in a blazer, I'm like, look at the
Especially-
confidence on this fucking guy.
Especially a black turtleneck with a gold necklace and then a blazer over
Yeah,
it.
I can't do it.
That's
But
it.
like when I see people do it, I'm like, fucking rock on.
You'd look sick like that.
I don't know.
I've been
That's
trying
me.
to up my game a little bit. I
Oh,
bought
yeah?
some leather shoes,
Oh.
some leather boots.
Really?
They're pretty
Wow.
expensive. They're expensive for me for leather boots, but trying to match that and
That's cool.
I don't know, just up it. I don't even know, man. Like sometimes you just want to look better and feel better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
I need to get a haircut really bad, and I get nervous to get haircuts because when you do, it's like a whole new chapter of life starts.
Yeah.
And I get like nervous.
You ever notice how like when your buddies go bald, something's probably like that. Like there's a chapter in their life, and it might not be like the best chapter of their life.
Yeah.
I've never known one of my buddies who wasn't purposefully bald, or you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
when your homie goes bald for the first time, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like it gets like a little bit gnarlier at least.
This chapter
Something
must be
happens.
dark.
Oh yeah. Like Beast. I remember Brad, like when he started shaving his head, that's when he was like
Yeah, exactly. Like
back healing
by
down
no like they're
everything.
yeah. Because I also at one point in time shaved my head. If
I
you
did
can
too.
fucking believe that or not, and like I don't think there was sunshine in that chapter. You know?
I did, and I think I did it as like a noob because I just wanted to shave my
I
head.
thought you had a crazy haircut at one time, involving the front half cut and back half still there.
I mean,
maybe-
recently, I mean, it's still kind of in the
Maybe it
aftermath
was
of a.
someone else who did it. No,
mullet.
I thought one of our friends fully shaved, this front and kept the back.
I mean, Brad did the old guy haircut. and
That's
shaved the
what I'm
top
thinking of.
in
That's
school.
what I'm thinking of.
It was like a costume thing for high school, and he wore like a Hawaiian shirt and like cargo shorts or something,
And he cut the top.
and he just cut the top of his head.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of.
It was like that gross gray skin color because he'd never done that before, It was awesome.
like a
dude.
baby rat.
Yes, like a baby rat.
That's nasty.
No, it was sick. It was good.
Just a quick heads up. There's a lot going on with our coffees right now. There is a war out there over by Ethiopia that's causing a reduction in shipping. So there's basically like pirates or whatever it is are attacking the merchant ships, causing them to not be able to ship Ethiopian coffee.
That's terrible.
Right. So the coffee that we have here, I think it's 2 or 3 bags that we have left, is all that we have left. After that, none. Yeah.
What?
Right.
Wait, like no coffee or no just?
No, Ethiopia.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And then the Panama Canal, there's a severe drought. So now, like, it's a 36% reduction in shipping coffee through the Panama Canal.
That blows.
Right, yeah.
I
So
shave my head again.
I need more tea.
So coffee is,
I can shave my head.
yeah, coffee's going to get more expensive for the same, in essence, for the same bean. And since we have Ethiopia in our coffee, we got to switch things up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Slightly different blend coming.
Slightly different
blend.
Same great coffee. Probably even better, honestly.
Yeah.
We might
New
go
was
a little bit more
fun.
higher. But we'll be removing Ethiopia probably in the next 4 months, 6 months, maybe a little bit less, depending on how much Ethiopia we go through. So, yeah.
Wow.
That's fucked, dude. War is fucked.
Yeah,
Times
war
are
is
tough,
fucked.
man.
War is fucked.
Times are tough. But we still can get coffee. So it's a good thing.
Yeah,
There's
that's
still
good.
a lot of coffee out there. Don't get me wrong when I'm saying, like, you know, they're attacking our merchant ships and Panama Canal's drying up and all this stuff. We still can get just a lot of coffee. Just it might not be the coffee that we want specifically, like Ethiopia. So
Good thing we're diverse people. You know, we can adapt.
yes,
Ain't shit changed but the bean in the bag.
Luckily, we work with people like people who roast here and Chris. They both roast good coffee. Like, I've never had better coffee to this day than that shop that you had before this. And I'm not even exaggerating.
sorry, I thought I got a little something on
I
my
think
shirt.
Chris just gained in size. But it was actually for real. Legit,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
You know, surprisingly, it's not hard to make good coffee. I think the disconnect is where people, you know, the brewing method, the attention to detail, they kind of skip that step, right?
Sure.
They kind of they want it to go as fast as possible, so they skimp out of maybe dialing it in the right way or grinding it the right way just so they can get the coffee out faster. Or they'll skip out on, you know, checking it again after 2, 3, 4 hours, making sure it's still good from a dialing perspective, and that's where things start to fall off. It starts to taste a little bit sour or bitter, and you know, just having that attention to detail in coffee, it's important. It really is. It doesn't matter if you're serving, you know, 30 cups a day or 3,000 cups a day. You can have attention to detail in your coffee. You can make it good, and regardless of it being a really, really good bean or maybe, you know, a moderate to good bean. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Nice. Good work.
I don't like drinking shitty coffee.
I don't even care anymore. It depends on where I'm at, what I'm drinking it out of, why am I drinking the coffee. That's what makes it good to me.
Yeah.
Mixed with the actual coffee. But
I think it's more about the experience.
It
The
is.
people that you have your coffee with. You
one
know?
of the best cups of coffee I ever had was just that a lot of people serve it in Minnesota. La Prezzo or whatever, like that blue triangle. You know what I'm talking about?
Who is this guy?
It was just like
I know a
normal.
lot about
it was
coffee.
just normal ass coffee, and I was at like a work meeting for a restaurant that I worked at, and I had a sip of it, and I was like, "This is the best cup of coffee I've ever had."
Oh, is it a brand?
La,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
La Prezzo. It's
no.
not.
It's not La Marzocco. Now it's on the tip of my tongue, but it is not good coffee.
Yeah, but that cup of coffee I had, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was because it was in a glass cup, and like the half and half was in its own little container, and I poured it in there.
You love
And I
that.
sat down, and I was just like Sunday, and I was like, okay, this is a
Yeah.
good cup of coffee.
Yeah. But with you guys being so new in the industry, be thankful that you've tried geisha before.
Yeah, I was excited about that.
I will admit that shit sucked.
I
I don't
loved it.
care if it's supposed to be good or it is good. I just haven't acquired my taste. In that moment, that sucked. And I don't think I care I tried it,
Yeah.
frankly.
I
One
was
day I'll
pumped on it.
probably be like, oh, this shit's good.
There's
I'm not there yet.
there's different varieties of geisha that you'll like and you'll dislike, but I think it's just it's a different bean in itself. It is an acquired taste. Let's just be real. Coffee is coffee, right?
Yeah.
When you doesn't matter what blend, Ethiopia, Honduras, natural, whatever it is, it's still going to taste like coffee,
Mhm.
right? But it's going to have those subtle notes that you really have to kind of search for. It's not something like, oh man, that's strawberry Pop-Tart, right? Slap me in the face. It's like you kind of have to have that palate, develop it, and really like kind of search for those notes.
Yeah, I'm still
Sure.
on I'm like my coffee palate is like someone who likes a Lion Kugel's summer shandy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're drinking like quadruple porter fucking double hopped IPA.
Yeah, you know your beer is good when it comes in that fancy glass.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm talking about? That
Yeah.
freaking wine glass.
Yeah, the
It's
cute
about to get
circular
real.
one.
It's about to get real when they
Like
bring
the
it out
small
now.
one?
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little bulbs.
it's different now.
That's how sour beer comes in a lot of
Yeah.
time. I love that.
Yep.
About the party. We
Yeah.
should serve our coffee in that glass. Just throw people off.
I do
Yeah.
at home sometimes.
That'd
I
be
have those
sweet.
glasses at home. Katie doesn't like it though because she thinks they're gonna break because they're pretty thin.
Nice.
You know, if we ever open up our own coffee shop, we're gonna serve some damn good coffee,
Yeah, I think so.
and we're gonna teach this man how to make some damn good coffee.
Yeah, if you want, it'll be so fun.
Hell yeah, I want to learn for
I'll
sure.
show you. It'll be chilling because we'll have, we'll be slow at the start and then we'll just sit there and make
Yeah,
coffee.
I'll learn.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, just
Fingerboard.
fucking shaking.
Fun fact: I drink no more than 2 cups of coffee a day.
Nice.
Sometimes I'll drink 8.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely that's a situational type of thing. I like to keep it to no more than 2 as well.
Yeah.
But someday you hit those midday groggies and you need
Yeah.
5 shots of
And-
espresso.
And the Red Bulls get to me. So those pear cinnamon ones are like
See,
way
I
too
don't
good,
mix
dude.
energy drinks with coffee.
That's-
Either it's an energy drink day or it's a coffee day. It tends to never be an energy drink day. Unless you're at the Capitol and they have a bunch of these fucking can coolers all around, then you drink.
I didn't see any of that. I should have grabbed one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was cold out. You want to grab a cold can, unless
Hell
you
yeah.
have gloves. You're like,
Cold one with your boys
hmm
at the Capitol stairs. I will be real with you guys. I shotgunned a beer at the top
Nice.
of the Capitol stairs.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
2 of them, I think.
I wonder how many people have done that.
Probably not many.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and there was like 2 state troopers like sitting 6 feet away from me, and they just couldn't do anything. I was like, "This is my 4 hours, motherfuckers." It was sick,
That is sick. That Capitol building is so pretty.
dude. It was crazy. Stand when you drop in on the whatever the fuck scaffolding drop in, your head is so close, and the echo is just crazy. And then you look around and you really realize, like, wow, I'm in this marble sculpture right now.
Yeah.
Like, it was so unbelievable. And I
Pretty
guess
cool.
I found out that we were allowed to go in the Capitol. Mace was like hanging out with officials and shit, like in the cool rooms where they do their
Wow.
bullshit. Yeah. And then when I found out it was locked.
Oh.
Yeah.
so that rail that's in the picture,
The down, flat down?
yeah, isn't that around here?
Wait, what?
In the picture that we've used before for the Buck Hill event, the rail you were
The
flipping.
backflip?
Yeah.
Yes, it's literally, if you had x-ray vision and you looked through this wall, you could see the top of it.
How much space is around that rail?
You're talking about the fence one, the over the fence?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right over. We can walk there from here.
You
What-
feel like it's pretty wide open?
It's an old tennis court. So it's like,
Oh, you want to hold a contest there?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
probably want to do it on the stadium steps. There are rails over
They
there.
would
too.
not be down, but I bet they'd be more down for that one. And the neighbors at that place are pretty cool.
We sponsor the football team.
Yeah, that's exactly why we couldn't do it there. Because
We might be able to.
paint, you can't ship the paint off the rail. Lord knows there's not more buckets.
We got a lot of connections at the school, so maybe we can make that happen. But I think that would be pretty sick to do it. You know, even if it was at the rail, if we found somewhere, another place, to do an event like that.
Yeah, let's find somewhere natty speed. We
Maybe
don't have to
not.
deal
Yeah,
with the
maybe
winch.
not with the school that we support because
Yeah, you don't
If there are
want.
people doing hoodlum things out there, we don't want.
Yeah,
Mm.
it doesn't matter how
That
much
falls
we
under
want to
this
try and do
place.
what, dude.
Go
People.
to the next town over and do the same thing, and then it's like, who cares?
Just do it to Taylor's Falls.
Just do it to Chisago, where I went to
Chisago,
school.
yeah, nobody likes Chisago.
I like Chisago.
I'm just kidding.
They have cool rails in front of Chisago. We could skate them.
They actually, fun fact,
Dude, they're
I was
nice.
hitting the knobbed down bar on the side of Chisago Middle School 3 years ago, and two ladies came out of the district office door, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And I'm like, "Wow, you're so cool because you're supposed to be calling the cops right now." Long story short, this lady brought out like 40 some odd blank sheets of paper and markers and had me sign them all for her special needs classes.
Mm.
And she had
That's
gotten a
dope.
photo of me hitting it and was able to hand out my autograph to these people who had no idea that I did anything.
Nice.
She was just
Wow.
like, "Hey, this guy was here. Here's his autograph."
That's super cool.
Yeah, I texted the lady. I don't remember your name, but thanks for not telling on me. I texted her and I said, "Don't inform anyone that I was here hitting this rail. Just say that you met me and I signed these for you."
You know, one time when I was in like 5th grade, I think it had to be 5th grade. Wait, no. Anyway, I was in like, whatever, middle school. And we were on like a photography class. We walked out down to the bottom of that rail. And at the same time our whole class walked out there, there were like police and ambulance on the other side of the Highway 8. And there was a dead dude with a blanket on him, like a white blanket. And we were all
Shut
just,
up.
a whole class of us were just standing there looking at across the street at a dead guy.
No way.
Yeah, a car hit him on his bike and
Oh
killed
my
him.
gosh.
He was a white blanket, like a fucking movie. We
Have
were
you ever
like,
seen a dead person?
Yes, in Duluth.
Yeah.
Not
Really?
like about 2 blocks away from where they had the first heavy metal when they revamped it.
Mm.
I was there for the first snowfall. It was like October 27th of 2017, I believe. And I was at that park and I drove to the gas station. I took a left and there was an apartment buildings. And you know how in Duluth they're just like, there's like this little gap in between them. I saw a bunch of squad cars and looked and there's a dead person laying in between the buildings. Went to the gas station, came back. When we came back, way more squads. He was covered up. He was pulled out, tent over him. It was fucking crazy.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
So it was a motorcycle accident on 694 in the Maplewood area. Yeah, we're driving by. This lady, she was flat on the ground. It literally, like, all I could see was like half of her face. The rest of it was into the ground.
No.
What?
no,
Yeah, I was like,
no.
oh my god,
Holy
dude. It
crap.
was like the worst thing ever. I couldn't get it out of my head for a while.
I
That
bet
is
that's
so
insane.
Yeah.
fucked.
Yep.
Oh man.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Imagine.
One last thing before we go, fellas. Elm
Grind line.
grind line.
February
Grind line.
25th.
8 a.m.
Yes. Doors to the building open at 8 a.m. Snow isn't open until 9. So come, hang out, drink coffee, and then we're going to have a contest. Details to come, but cool format, I would say.
Seems cool to me.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And early contest. I remember USASA days. It was like get up early and do your contest early when the lighting's good, not 5 p.m.
Yeah.
when lighting is shit.
For
So
real.
that's extra cool.
Yeah.
And it's not like an hour away from my house.
Yep, Elm Creek.
It's like a little bit less.
Yeah, it's closer to me.
It's
Yeah.
close to you.
It's
It's
like
not
45.
that close to me.
No, it's not that. But it's also not Burnsville or
That's true.
Rochester. Although I do
Yeah.
like the drives. Rochester is nice.
Rochester's okay.
Everybody there was way nice. Like I was like, what's going on down here? Like everybody. I went to like a store and then I was like having conversations with the clerk and like a
Really?
random customer. And I was like, okay.
Normalized
nice.
nice people, huh?
It was nice.
It's good to be nice.
Everybody at the garden was fantastic. And they ripped too.
I really wish I could have gone to that.
We'll do another one. We gotta.
Yeah.
It was too fun.
Yeah.
Normalized nice people. And let your nuts in. Fuck. Yep, so
Chip,
All
chip,
right.
chip, 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 chip.
see you guys not in Michigan.
No, although I
Yeah.
wish.
We'll be partying in at Skaterapolis.
I will not be partying. You guys will be though. Fuck yeah.
I'm not gonna be partying.
By the way, I might have a coffee shop over there that's gonna help out. Siberia, maybe.
What do you mean help out?
Well, they'll use their coffee. You guys can go in there probably like 3 o'clock. Not you. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Oh, in Houghton.
Yeah, in Houghton.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in Burnsville.
And 3 o'clock, 3:30, because registration starts at 4:30 to 6. So you guys will be able to have coffee, get some food, and then head over. It's literally like 20 feet down to Rhythm to do your registration. I already talked to Jen. If that.
Hell yeah, you heard it here first, because
pretty cool.
I'm hearing it here first. I'm in the email thread and all.
Well, yeah. Well, anyways, just do
Fuck
your
me,
just do
man.
your thing. Just do your thing. We'll handle the coffee. I'll handle the coffee.
Nice.
That's why you're skate, you're snow, I'm coffee.
Yeah.
These dudes are talking in the group chat about duct taping 2 ladders to get on the roof of a building for a spot this weekend. You should see how sketchy this shit looks.
It sounds really sketchy. You could
See, that's why I need to be on these trips, because I mediate.
You could duct tape broomsticks onto the sides so it has some extra strength.
I'll tell them.
Should use Scotch tape. It's better.
Or flex tape.
So is this gonna come out before this weekend?
I'll do my best to get it out on Friday or something.
It's not
Yeah.
going to come out.
Oh,
That's
dude,
fine.
65%.
65%.
Hey, that's a pretty good percent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I just might not do it with video.
Go team.
That was awesome.
Thanks for my Bappuccino, Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Say Frappuccino?
Bappuccino.